Hi everyone, and welcome to Grow with Kit. This is episode 10 of 2018. It is the 21st of March, I think. I think it's the first day of proper spring today. I survived all the snow. It's a lovely day today. It's almost 30 degrees in the conservatory today. In this episode I'm going to be showing you all my seedlings, and I'm going to repot some tomatoes. I'm going to show you the cacti, sorry. Show you my banana plant, maybe a few other things. Should be quite an interesting episode. So I'll get started and I'll get back to you in a second. See you in a minute. Alright guys, so this is my tomatoes and my cucumbers, and the tomatoes are doing really well. See, they're getting quite big now. Yeah, so what I'm going to do in a minute is I've got some plastic pint cups, because they're getting a bit long and scrawny. I'm going to pot them into some plastic pint cups. So I'm going to take off the seed leads and the first set of leaves, and I'm going to bury them right up to about there in a plastic pint cup, just to help them out a bit. Yeah, so the tomatoes were planted in January, 24th of January. That was a very early start. This was the one that was sprouting two out. Yeah, so the cucumbers are also doing really well. As you can see, they're doing well. They were planted on the same day. Getting quite big now. So I'm not actually going to be growing all of these. I'm going to have a couple of them in the conservatory probably. A couple out in the garden when they're ready to go out. And the rest of them I'm going to be giving away to friends and family. So got to repot. These are the chilies, the cayennes, applied on 20th of January. These need repotting as well, so I'm going to do that in a minute. These are more golden sunrise planted on the 12th of the 2nd. They're getting a bit leggy, but they haven't been under the grow lights, they've just been in the conservatory. So, but as you say, it doesn't really matter too much with tomatoes because you can just bury them deeper. And these are spinach. They're doing alright. What else have we got? This watermelon sugar baby. These are my seeds which I've saved from last year. Two of them have sprouted, so seeds are good. This is another chili plant, Carolina Reaper. That's doing alright. All my onions up here, they're very floppy, but I don't know if that's normal. I'm assuming that's normal, but they seem to be doing alright. And these are the more which are sown. These were sown on the 12th of the 2nd. I'll say some of them flop over and some of them don't. I don't know if it's to do with the light, because this side gets more light than the other side. I don't know if anyone who's got experience with growing onions. Do they look alright? Is that how they're supposed to go? I mean, the plants themselves look quite healthy. They're just very floppy. I don't know if I could try and support them somehow, or bury them a bit deeper maybe, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to get back to you in a minute and I'm going to show you what I'm going to be doing with the tomatoes. So I'm just going to get ready and I'll get back to you in a second. Alright guys, so what I'm going to be putting this tomato in. I've just melted some holes in the bottom with a soldering iron. So my plan is, I don't know if you know this, but with tomato plants, any bit of the stem that you bury, doesn't matter how far, you can bury it all the way up. You can take the leaves off and bury it all up. Roots will come out from any of the stem that's buried. So, because this tomato is a bit leggy, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take off the lower leaves and the seed leaves, and I'm going to bury it in this pot up to about there. So I'm just going to put a little bit of compost in the bottom of the pot, just to give the roots a little bit extra at the bottom to grow into. And then I'm going to take him out of the pot. So he's got some nice roots there. And I'm going to pop him in there. I'm going to fill it up. We're going to bury it. It just helps them get more roots and stabilises the plant a bit. You don't have to do this by no means, but it does help if you bury the stems. We're going to push all this round. Just gives them a bit more support as well. Stops them flopping over so quickly. Yeah. I've got a bit of air in there, as you can see. There's a bit of air, so we've got to make sure we get the compost around all of the roots. There we go. I'll give that a good water in a minute. Now all of the stem that was buried under here will sprout roots and hopefully we'll get a stronger plant. I'm going to do that to the rest of them. I know it's not particularly ideal this being see-through, but I have done it before on see-through things. It doesn't seem to make any difference, so they should be fine. Yeah, I'll do the rest of them and I'll get back to you. Alright, so that's all them repotted. I'll tell you what I've done. I'll show you with this one. I took off the seed leaves and the first set of leaves, and I buried the stems buried all the way up to where the first set of true leaves were, which was just there. So all of that what I buried will produce new roots. So this will be a hopefully nice healthy plant once it's sorted itself out. It might go droopy for a couple of days. It might get some transplant shock, but they should be fine. You see, they look a bit better now. They're a bit buried down a bit. They look a bit stockier. It will also help them be a bit more steady, if you get what I mean. Stop them flopping over. Yeah. So, well, oh yeah, the see-through pots is not ideal. So if you want to try this yourself, I would suggest you try and find some non-see-through pots. Other than that, yeah, they should be good. So that's all my tomatoes repotted. The cucumbers I'm going to leave for now, but they'll be going into bigger pots very soon. And the chili peppers also need repotting, but I've run out of time for today, so they'll have to wait. So chili peppers are much slower growing than tomatoes, so I've had a look at the roots. They're not root bound yet, so they'll be fine in this pot for a little while longer. It won't bother them at all. Everything else is alright in its pots for now. So yeah, I'll get back to you in a second and show you something else. I've repotted my banana plant. He's still doing well. This is a new leaf which has appeared over the last week or so. They grow really funny. They start off as like a little pointy thing, and then it goes out and it kind of unravels, and that'll flatten out into a leaf, and then the next one will come out from the middle. So this is a new one. And it's quite big. It's getting quite big now. The old leaves, this is quite normal for them to die off. As it gets taller, this will be the main stem, so they're always bottom leaves. They dry out, they drop off, and the growth stays to the top. So don't worry if you're growing a banana, don't worry about the bottom leaves going all dead. That's perfectly normal. Yeah, so I should be alright in this pot now for a good few more months probably, I don't know. So I'll repot it when it looks like it needs repotting. Yeah, that's my banana tree. I can't remember the variety, but I bought some seeds off of eBay. Quite big, the banana seeds. They're like hard little stones, little black stones. That's an interesting plant to grow if you like your tropical plants, which I do. Yeah. I'll get back to you in a second. Alright, I thought I'd show you my new little adventure which I'm trying. I'm going to try the papaya again, so I've put some more seeds in. I've put them on a heat mat, and they're quite warm. They don't germinate unless they're really warm, apparently. So I've tried germinating some a little while ago, and they were just in there for about a month and they did nothing. But these have been here in about a week, and they've been on a heat mat, and every single one of them is germinating. So they seem to need it really, really warm to germinate. So this is papaya, so I'll be potting them up soon, when I've got the time to do it. It's quite fiddly. So I'm going to leave them in there for another few days, and I'll repot them up, and I'm going to try papaya again. I bought some light cheese a little while ago, and I thought, I wonder if you can grow light cheese from seeds. So I've put these in there, a bit of damp tissue, and they seem to have started to germinate. So this could be interesting. See, the shell's cracked and the seeds starting to poke out. So yeah, we could have some lychee plants. I'm not sure I've not done any research on them to see how they grow or anything, so at the moment the seeds are just in this little pot, and I'll put it on a heat mat and we'll see how they go. I'll keep you updated on them. My next video I'll show you me repotting the papaya, and I might put these in their little pot soon once they start to shoot out a bit more. That's another interesting thing to experiment with. I say I've always liked seeing if I can grow certain things and tropical plants and stuff. Yeah, I'll keep you updated with them. Get back to you in a minute. I thought I'd update you on my cacti. These are Arizona saguaro cactuses, which is the giant ones you see in the deserts. I've repotted them. I've potted 8 of them into that one, and I've put these 6 in individual pots just to see how they go. They seem to be doing alright in the moment. And get a close up. They seem to be doing alright. That's... No, I have no idea what variety of cactus that is, but I was given that, so that's the one I used to take all these, because this was one that I've taken off. I've repotted this. I've just filled up with more compost and straightened it up a bit. That seems to be doing really well at the moment. These are all the other ones, which I've taken off of that big plant there. These are aloe vera, which were the pups off of my big aloe vera plant. They're all doing well. Yeah, so that's my little cactus collection. They're in the kitchen on the windowsill at the moment. They don't get a massive amount of sunlight, but it's warmer in here, so they seem to be doing alright. And I'll get back to you in a second. Alright guys, that's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it. Thanks everyone who's subscribed. Thanks for all your lovely comments and everything else. Anyone's got any pointers for me, that'd be great. If anyone's got any questions they want me to answer, any plants they want me to grow or to talk about, just drop a comment down below. Yeah, if you haven't subscribed yet, don't forget to subscribe. It really means a lot to me if you're subscribed to me. So yeah, that's it for this episode guys. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Bye.